What is going on? Hopefully my audio is still okay. We are coming back from, I only took maybe like an hour and a half break. Not even an hour and a half, hour break. Started feeling refreshed, moved around a bit, finished eating, had some ice cream. I haven't had ice cream in a long time. You know. But I never know what's going on with my audio setup. Like I said, I'm really considering... Okay, so when I'm going to get my tax return, I already have goals. Okay. Goals are as follows. I am going to trade in my PS5 base for a PS5 Pro. So it should cost me around like $450 instead of what like $650 or whatever it is. $700. I hope I'm able to find all of the proper cable. I mean, it is all plugged in, but I'm pretty sure I'm using a wrong cable for the power. I think. I'm not actually sure. But I still have the original charging cable for my controller, and I think I'm going to try to like trade in my bad controller. See if they'll let me do it. So I have 4 PS5 DualSense controllers. I have 4 of them. And 2 of them are just completely unusable for me, specifically the type of games that I play. One of them, the one that I currently use, which is my only one that's a black controller, still works perfectly fine. I have no issues with it. Literally 0 as far as I can tell. And then I have another, the last one that I got of the normal kind, the white kind. It's like 95% good. And the reason why I have so many is because when I got the PS5 in the very beginning, you know, back when it launched, the only way I was able to get it was in like a huge package deal. So it came with 2 controllers. It came with a year subscription to a PlayStation Plus like extended package or whatever the hell. Not that I gave a shit about that. And it came with 2 games. It was like $900 something. And this is the digital version too. But yeah, I was willing to spend it because this was still back, you know, in the end of 2020. I was like, give it to me. So I needed to play Demon Souls at the time. So that's part of my plan with my tax return. And then whatever I have left, I'm pretty much going to go, me and my friends, we're all like, we're due. Let's go have a wild night in one of the casinos and try and win. I'm going to try to play to win though, because I work in the casino industry, okay? I work in table games. And I'm going to tell you right now, I mean, you can go on YouTube and figure this all out on your own as well. But most of the games, the house edge, every game has massive house edge, right? Table games specifically, the house edge is generally much smaller than slots, like blackjack. Even if as long as you play close to basic strategy, you know, even if you don't play complete perfect basic strategy, the house edge is probably anywhere between 2 to 3%. It's significantly less than that if you do play perfect basic strategy. House edge is very small. It's like 0.5%. Games like Baccarat. The house edge is literally the commission. If you play commission-based Bach. Or the house edge is through side bets and things like that. House edge in Pai-Gow Poker it's all the side bets, and that's why, you know, they offer these side bets for these chances to win these massive jackpots. A lot of them, and that's mainly probably what I'm going to end up going to play is Pai-Gow Poker, because the jackpots are usually over $1 million. So, you know, usually somebody wins like once or twice a year on these things. But then there's other smaller jackpots that still pay out like, you know, $250,000, $100,000, you know, $10,000, $15,000. And these ones happen significantly more often. We'll see. Yeah, no, I don't, you know. Oops. I did not mean to do that. If I win. And the reason why I'm willing to do this is because I did not think I was going to get anything back. I literally just thought I was going to kind of like break even because, so the no tax on tips is up to the first 25,000. Now to be, you know, it still kind of sucks because all my coworkers and everybody we work with in our industry, you know, when I was a dealer all the time, oh man, you know, we were hitting like 40,000 is, you know, roughly is what we were making in tips, you know, and then maybe like another 30 or so on our hourly, maybe not even 30,000, but maybe more than 40 in tips. But anyway, I was only dealing technically for the first 6 months of last year, 2025. And of those 6 months, most of the time, I still wasn't dealing anyway. I was just still classified as a dealer, but most of the time I was, we call it suiting up, which means I was a supervisor for that day. It's a position in between dealer and supervisor. Because right now I'm a full-time supervisor, so I never deal. I don't deal anymore. I just have a base, a significantly higher base pay is what I make, but no tips. But before, it could be either or. I could deal one day, I could supervise the next day, or a lot of the times what would happen is I'd be scheduled to be dealing, and then I'd come into work and be like, we need you to suit up. You know, I used to think that was cool, like suiting up. I'm like, all right, hero time, you know. And then you find out I'm like, all I'm doing is making less money. Because when you're that position, you're doing the supervisor job, but you're doing it for like less pay, right? So like, even though now I'm full-time only doing that job, I make a decent amount more than I did before, even though I'm not doing anything different. Basically what I was trying to say though is that I didn't actually even make that much tips. I think I made under $10,000 last year in tips. And so I was very, very shocked at how much I'm getting back from the no tax thing. And so that's why I'm willing to kind of just like spend money and
I think you lost your
gamble
way. Turn back and be on your way.
Where am
This is the
I?
village of the Sven tribe. Whatever you're looking for, you won't find it here.
I'm looking for you, chieftain. I have a message from Grfar.
Then maybe you'll find something, especially since you have the seal and all. What's the message? Sure, I was just curious. Go on in. The chieftain's hut is the biggest one, right in the middle of the village. You can't miss it.
And so here's the plan. When we go out and me and my homies, we go gamble, I'm only going to be playing games that I can maximize my winnings. And a lot of people don't know this because, well, maybe a lot of people do. Roulette is considered one of the worst odds game in the house, but only if you play it the fun way. But there are ways to play roulette that will drastically increases your chance of winning. It's not really fun. It's really, really boring. You specifically want to play probably on ETGs, electronic, rather than real, because it's way too slow, unless you're like the only person playing. There's ways where you can set up your bets on like roulette, where you can have like an 85 to almost like an 88% chance of winning every single time. It's just that if you lose, you basically are going to set yourself back like 8 to 10 wins that you would need now of that 85 to 88% chance of winning. But theoretically, you should always get that money back, right? And that's why you want to generally try to do it on electronic, because it's just significantly faster.
And who might you be? Are you the messenger of the Stag Father, The one Glirna foretold.
Yes.
If she's right for once, well, that'd be a first. You're a little late, by the way.
And I keep on not completely finishing my thought. The reason why we're going to do this too, you know, if I win, I already know what I'm going to buy. I'm going to get rid of my Go XLR, and I'm going to buy a Rodecaster Pro 2. It's pretty much what all the streamers are using these days, all the big boys. And just today, I looked up one of the things that really bothers me about my Go XLR, and it's that I can't set up properly with using USB wireless headphones. The Rodecaster 2, you can. Yes.
Ah, perhaps that's for the best. The last thing we need is another self-proclaimed prophet causing trouble. As you can see, I've got enough on my plate. I'm Barlam, the chieftain. Welcome to the Svinelands, where the tribe that's just ceased to exist.
What happened there?
Can't you see? I won't speak of it further.
Oh, I
Not
see
with
dead bodies.
outsiders. See this? One of those bodies belongs to my son, Jens. He fought bravely to the very end. May the ancestors grant him a place at their table. May the unrealm of the hunt show him mercy. It's a damn shame his god failed him. You just had to be stubborn, didn't you, kid? Hey, no point wasting breath. What's done is done. Most of the Svine tribe is gone.
Gerfnar sent me.
Let me guess. He wants to call the moot. He's been trying for years, and every time I've had to refuse. Not because I want to. I know the moot is sacred law. But above that law is my duty to protect the tribe. And as you can see, I've failed. The Svine tribe is gone. Not having a tribe is what's holding me back. Can you turn back time? Bring my people back to life? No? That's what I thought.
Bitch.
I don't know you. And if Gerfan thinks I'll trust someone from outside the tribes on his word alone, he's showing weakness. Especially now. But I do have a solution. Find Kjell. If she vouches for you, I'll honor the voice of the tribe's request. And I'll let you help us, if that's even possible.
Alright, I'll go find Kjell.
She should be nearby. She'll have a task for you, something to prove you can be trusted. Once that's done, meet me here. Maybe then I'll share something more.
More. Okay. Yeah, I totally didn't see these bodies right here when I walked. Because the guy at the gate was just like, yeah, you want to go find the biggest hut? Yeah, what happened here? This place got fucked up. Gotta be a vendor here.
A face I don't know. That's rare.
Rare!
Counting the years.
Sorry.
Naming the dead. Stones remember what we forget. Births, deaths, oaths taken, oaths broken.
Mm-hmm.
The things that matter more than whoever's shouting the loudest at the moment.
Yeah, man. I just want something that, like, it really bothers me. It doesn't happen often. It's just that it happens. When it does happen, it always stands out when, like, my audio just changes for no fucking reason. I'm like, I haven't done anything. It's the same settings I've been using for months. And then now I'm starting to get like, you know, static feedback. You know, it was like, what?
Parchment rots, ink fades, stone stays where you leave it. Even if the village burns, a stone half buried will still speak if someone listens. Nothing is ever truly gone. You can chisel out a name, but the scar stays. Sometimes scars speak louder than the clean stone.
Can you carve something for me?
Maybe, but carving is no small thing. Be careful of what you ask to leave behind. The dead have no need for stone, but the living do. Who do you want remembered? Then we carved the mercy the world forgot to give. Not all names.
Sorry, what? You have a 1% chance to instantly kill an enemy if it has less than 20 health. Interesting. I thought she was going to be a vendor, maybe. I still can't believe my FPS. That my monitor was just wrong.
You picked a damned bad time to show your face here. Outsiders in the village are rarely good news. But now, after what happened, don't you think we have enough trouble without you? Sure, that's what all outsiders say. Until trouble finds them. Anyway, watch yourself. One wrong move, and you'll have more than just me to deal with. Our whole village will be on you. At least, what's left of us. What do you want?
Yeah.
Well then, the two of you aren't talking. I don't know you, and I'm not vouching for you. The sooner you leave the village, the better. For you, and for... Wait, hold on. There is one thing you could help me with. One of our hunters went to the cave nearby, and hasn't returned. With everything that happened here, I forgot all about him. If you want to prove yourself, find out what happened to him. And don't come back empty-handed.
Okay.
Good. There's not.
Alright, let's do it. I totally forgot when I was on my break I was going to reinstall the Elder Scrolls, the Oblivion remaster. I wanted to see if it's fixed. Let me see if there is like a vendor here though. And the funny thing is though, is I probably would have stuck with the Oblivion remaster if I didn't decide to start playing, because I played it for one stream. I was like, fuck it, let's go master difficulty. And then I find out later that that's just like, no one does it. Master difficulty is beyond insanity. You do hard or very hard or whatever the one is right before it, that's a good difficulty. But master is considered just, yeah, nobody touches that.
You came late. Some of us stayed. Most of us didn't. If you're looking for survivors, you won't find many.
What happened?
Our god rose and tore the ground open. Half the village went with him. Half stayed behind.
Went with him.
away forever, into the lands of the eternal hunt. My sons are gone now. Both of them. I buried what I could, and the rest I left to the sky. Now I pray so that I remember how to live without them. I buried the bodies. I will mend the roof. I will plant what seed we have left. There's nothing else to do. I was raised to worship, not to cry. If a god calls you home, you answer. If he leaves you standing, you pray harder. Walk steady.
See, I just assumed that the whole time I was playing this game on... I mean, yeah, and I realized, yeah, you guys aren't going to notice the difference. But for me, it's night and day. Having my monitor at 144. I forgot that games were like this. I just assumed that Tinted Grail, because it's more of a, a AA game, and that's just the way it was. So I made the boo-boo. Oh, shit. Let's get them. Are you kidding me? Shoot that poison arrow. Those guys are just hard to hit. I don't think I've seen that. Consumable? The fuck? What does it mean? Oh, we fucked up. What? And now that I know the reward is just some crafting mats, I don't really care. Yeah, it doesn't really like bother me that much if I get it or not. Man, I kind of want to play God of War, dude. I don't know. 2018 was still better than Ragnarok, even though Ragnarok's better mechanically. But that's most games, right? Especially story games. Generally, story games. First one's the best one. What happened to my shovel? Where is my shovel, bro? No, 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 no. Brother? The only thing I can think of is I lost my shovel. Because this does happen sometimes. When, your dude, like, goes into... dumb. Dream realms and shit. I'm hoping I have one in my stash. God, I do. It's a bummer though, because the poison buildup on this weapon is not good. I really needed to be able to make that chest piece. Damn. All that for a pot. You know what? That'll save me in the long run. The fuck is this? Shoot them boys now. The forlorn swallows. Man, I'm sad that the High Guard reviews are so bad. So when it comes to like a multiplayer game, especially when it's a competitive multiplayer game, the reason why like now that basically means there's no point in me even playing it is because that means the player base is going to drop to a point that there's just no point in me playing the game. I wanted to try it. I wanted to give it a shot. No. Oh. Shing. Oh, I'm not at the entrance. No wonder it seemed funny. No wonder. Let's try bleed. Oh.
War never makes sense. It is a tool for survival. Had I refused to wage war against the Fordwellers, humanity would never have survived on Avalon. So if Gurfhanna declares war on Camelot, Avalon will once again drown in blood. But don't ask me what I think of it. Through your eyes, I see that Camelot is no longer the place I left behind. When I gave the Forlorn swords to the tribes of the Dalrita, there was nothing of substance here. A few abandoned giant caves, the occasional lone pillar, nothing more. What stands now must have arisen after my time. And I must admit, I'm impressed with how they've made it their own. Their resilience speaks for itself.
Why are you inside a rock?
What do you want? What? You went to the bottomless cave? And you made it out alive? That's impossible! It would have torn you apart in an instant. Yeah, I wanted to get rid of you. We don't need outsiders here. Definitely not now. But you've proven you have what matters most to the Swine. Strength of spirit and the will to survive. Go talk to Barlam, our chieftain. He'll probably find some use for you. I can't tell you more than that. Barlam will decide what you need to know. You'd best be on your...
Did you do anything besides insulting people?
A stranger in my shop, eh? It should be closed after everything that happened here. I just happen to feel safest in this place. So if you want to buy something... I've got more goods than there are people left in this village. And who knows what Barlam will decide after all this Stagfather mess we're in. Maybe a bit of coin will come in handy. And I must admit, I'm also somewhat curious about your presence, as it's been a long time since I last traded with someone from outside the Dalrita. Years have passed since one of your kind set foot in the village. That's right, all crafted by my own hands. Don't look so surprised. Back in my day, it was nothing out of the ordinary. Everyone in the tribe had to know how to stitch leather, forge knives, and identify herbs. Survival basics.
Don't need the doubles. too bad. Yeah, these are weird.
As you can see...
Hmm. It is foggy. We're back, boys. And girls. And people. Router died. I had to reset the router. Sucks for the YouTube. I mean, I guess I can find a way to merge the videos together. That one's only like 40 minutes. We're back. I mean, maybe if I'm lucky, it'll count it as one video. I doubt it. Look. Yeah, nope. 42 minutes. Damn it. Yeah. It was off for too long. Okay. We're back, though.
Kill you? Maybe. You survived Kjell's trial, which means you've proven yourself worthy of knowing what we're up against.
Okay, now will you tell me what happened?
The Stagfather happened. A bunch of fanatics called him into this world. They claimed that when he arrived, he would devour everyone, then choose his own and grant them their rightful place in the afterlife. You can see how well that turned out. And that's how the story of the Svine tribe ends. I doubt we'll ever recover from this.
Isn't the Stagfather a god?
He is our most important god, the one we worshipped in the homelands. And we brought him here with us. He watched over us, blessed us with an abundance of game. In return, he had our unwavering devotion. But, as it often happens, some became blindly devoted, while others began to doubt. And the first group decided that the rest were unworthy of the Stagfather's grace. So they set him loose, to kill the entire tribe. The faithful joined him. The unbelievers were slaughtered.
What happened next with this Stagfather?
One of ours, Gudri, did something completely suicidal, with the help of our shamaness. He accepted the god into his body and is trying to keep him contained. But he's growing weaker by the day. We don't have much time before the Stagfather breaks loose again. And trust me, mixing the old gods with the weirdness thickening in these lands is the worst possible combination. We have to act quickly, although I have no idea where to even start. Out of the question. If we don't deal with the Stagfather, what happened here will happen to the rest of the Forlorn swords. And the only thing that's happened so far is you proving you don't bow to fear, and that you know how to handle a weapon. Now, I need someone willing to help the Svine tribe.
Okay. we're gonna do?
Well, that's a good question. Because I have no idea. All I know is that we need to find a way to get rid of the Stagfather once and for all. Gudry won't be able to hold on much longer. And when he gives up, we're all lost. Go find Glirna. She must know something. She's the shamaness serving the damn thing, and somehow she's keeping Gudry alive. We may not like each other, but I know Glirna isn't a fanatic. She owes as much to her own tribe as she does to the Stagfather. Glirna is our old soothsayer. Very old. When I was a kid, that hag was already as wrinkled as an apple, forgotten in the storehouse for 3 winters. Her fate has tangled our paths, and we have no choice but to work together. The fate of the tribe is more important than our petty squabbles.
Fair enough.
If you need to get ready, go see Hjarn. He'll help you with your gear. There's still the cook, Sagar. You could talk to him too. You can sleep in any of the empty houses. I'm sure their previous owners won't mind.
Yeah, considering they're not here. Ooh, Arthur wants to talk to me.
Yes, in the homelands. I thought we could leave him there, but he escaped to Avalon. He took on human form, or rather he used one of his followers as a vessel. It was only when he sensed that Nimue, Merlin's apprentice, had discovered his true nature that he revealed his real form. The beast grew to the size of a mountain, striding toward the temple his followers had built for him deep in the woods. I dread to think what would have happened if he'd made it there. We barely managed to bring him down, and clearly, not completely.
Oh, god damn it. I just totally skipped. I accidentally double-clicked my mouse. Yet. That was not what I wanted to do. Oh well. Okay, go see Glirna. Wait, what? Let's go in his house. You know? You won't mind. Probably. Seeing these kind of buildings, I'm like, Valheim? When Valheim hits 1.0, we're playing it. I haven't touched Valheim since its initial release. But I will again.
don't know you. You looking to buy hides, meat, or something else?
That's all I needed. Thank you. I still wish Capcom would decide what, I know they're making the next Mega Man game. Like, I would like another, like an open world Mega Man RPG. I think that'd be sick. Third person shooter or something like that. Hell yeah, brother. I'm like, yeah, don't make it a first person shooter. No. That's not what I want. I forgot how to get over there. I want a Mega Man that's like Legends.
Outsider, you tell me, do you hunt? So, you hunt even when you don't need to? Does mindless slaughter please you? I'll never understand people like you. What has the prey ever done to deserve that? Trying to understand. Someone's been hunting in our woods. Though, hunting isn't the right word. It's slaughter. They leave carcasses to rot. Pierce the hides so they can't be used. I can't fathom it. Wouldn't say no to that. Normally I'd go myself, but we still need to bury the dead. Tend to the wounded. No time for hunting. Not even for justice. Fine. Bring me the head of that butcher, whoever it is, and I'll make sure you're rewarded. Watch your step.
Prey of the Father? Some cheese. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Who are you? What you doing in my home? Oh, has Vesna finally gotten tired of waiting for me to move on and taking a new lover? Then why? Is she alright? Please tell me nothing's happened to her. If she died while I've been stuck here, useless as I am, God's help me. What would ever happen to me? I wouldn't even be able to see her again in the halls of our ancestors. Good. That's good. Ark, this is horrible. I spent most of my life not having to worry about Vesna. She's always been strong, capable. But even if something had happened, I wouldn't be there to protect her. And now I can't. What good am I to her like this?
Okay, who are you though?
Bragi, husband of Vesna. Her late husband, as you must have gathered. Well, I guess it's no wonder she never mentioned me. Imagine living every day with the ghost of the one you loved. I don't blame her for wanting to forget, even for a while. I wish I could. This feels like a punishment, but I'm pretty sure neither of us has done anything to deserve it.
What happened to you?
I died. I thought that was clear. I was hunting, followed tracks in the snow. They went on, and then vanished. I don't remember much after that. A bear. A bottomless, I don't know. Something with claws. The last thing I do remember is them tearing into my flesh, and the smell. Then, nothing. Well, there's a ritual every swine child must go through after their first hunt. We bind a part of ourselves to our first trophy, to mirror the first sacrifice ever made to the stag father. Mine was a wolf's fang. I wore it in a cord around my neck. but Vesna said I was burned without it. Must mean it's still out there somewhere. As long as it remains, so will I. No, I was focused on the tracks, and when I reached their end, I didn't have time to look around. Vesna knows. She searched for the fan, but she's afraid the beast that killed me might have carried it away. You're a strange thief, aren't you? There's nothing I can give you that you just can't take for yourself. But I'd rather not owe you a debt. That might keep me here even longer. But Vesna might reward you. I'm sure she'd be happy to be rid of me at last. You'll have to talk to her anyway, since she's the only one who knows where to look for the trophy. When you find it, just toss it into a fire. May we all finally be free of each other. Go.
Okay. That's interesting. I would have never found that quest if I didn't just decide to go in her house. I like that a lot. I will say, one aspect of the Elder Scrolls games that I do think is still superior to this game is the NPC itineraries. Don't get me wrong, they do have some, but
I don't mind. Oh, did you? And why were you in my house? I don't remember inviting you. You should count yourself lucky. You wouldn't be standing here if you were. Like he used to be. He may be different now, but I'm still proud to call myself his wife.
he wants to move on.
If he told you that, then you must know why he can't. I know it's hard for him, being like that. But if that's what fate had in store for him, there must be a reason for it. I don't. Why would I? I get to see him every day, talk to him every day. I get to keep him in a way. Otherwise, there'd just be emptiness where he used to be. If you were in my place, would you want your beloved to disappear forever?
If that was their wish.
It's easy for you to say, when you're not the one living through it. And for your sake, I hope you never have to. Carnvar, Kiel's man. He's the one who found Vragi. He's gone now too. He took me to the place where Vragi died, so I could search for the necklace. There was blood everywhere. Gods, so much of it. That's when it finally sank in. That's when I knew he was truly dead. And if I found that necklace, then he'd be gone for good. And I'd have nothing left of him. But he's not. Can't you see that? I've already lost most of my tribe. I can't lose him too. The silence alone would break me. You're right. I'm being cowardly and selfish. Not like the woman Vragi fell in love with. God help me. He should hate me for it. Here, this is the place. I can't bring myself to go there again, but maybe you can. If you find the trophy, I'd rather you brought it to me than destroyed it outright. But maybe that's just fear talking. Do what you think is right. Be careful on the trail.
Dude, there's so many quests that I just got, bro. I was doing this one, because this one right here is the one that I need for the main story, and then I just got 2 more side quests. Oh, brother. This is why I love these games, man. These games are amazing. does he just keep on and moving? God, look at this sword, baby. What is that? Do unfolding. Golf.
That's me. It's true. It's been a while since we last communicated. She must be wondering what's been going on with me. Well, she'll have to forgive me. My current work is far more important than my obligations to the Guild. That might sound arrogant, but it's the truth. Kind that could be a breakthrough for humanity's survival on Avalon. Do you really think Camelot can protect Avalon's people from the looming weirdness? Let me tell you this, Camelot cannot protect anyone. Its weakness, corruption, and subservience have doomed it. But the Dariata, they are not inflicted by those flaws. I want to extract the essence of the tribe's nature, the very thing that makes them superior to all other inhabitants of Avalon. I'm certain it holds the key to survival. I'm glad you understand the potential behind my work. I hope you'll help me push the boundaries of human capability. To create my formula, I need a substance that acts as... well, I won't get into the details. I need the slime of a giant snail. You can find them here in the Forlorn swords. Of course, you won't get the slime without a fight, but I have a feeling that won't be a problem for you. Excellent. The sooner you complete this task, the sooner I can get back to work. Remember, what we're doing here will be remembered in Avalon's history.
Extinction of the week. You got anything I need to know in your house, brother? What's in your basement, huh? There's no way. I don't believe you. Okay, pray the Father now. Forest Butcher. The fuck is this? I feel like it's gotta mean something. that a straw father? Okay, he's just a regular type of enemy. Oh yeah, there's more over there.
Who goes there?
Doombringer's hook. Right. It's nighttime now, you know? Oh, cool. I hate that I'm trying to like intentionally stay up later again. Because I'm only going to have one day to fix my sleep. For transferring from shift changing, which is really unfortunate. I'm gonna get off work at 1:40 in the morning. And then on Friday, and then I gotta be back to work in 24 hours. At 1:40 Saturday morning, I have to start my shift. So that day, that Friday morning when I get off work, I'm just gonna try my damnedest to just stay awake. I don't know how well it's gonna work out. But I will try. Actually, hold on. Let me talk to him.
My first trophy. I just hope it falls apart. Then what are you waiting for? Toss it into the fire and... Vesna did? Why? I thought she wanted to be free of me as soon as possible. No, I don't know. I cherished every moment we had. But if I saw she was hurting, I'd have no choice, would I? I don't have an answer for this. I'm ready to move on. But if she's not ready to let me go, I don't know. It's your choice in the end. I know she does, as I love her, but I'm dead. What good does it do her, clinging to a ghost? The choice is yours anyway. You'll do what you think is right. If you must, I've gotten used to... Go.
Okay. I want to see if there's going to be an option where, like, I can give it to her, and then she'll just... See, that's why I wanted to talk to him, because he doesn't realize... she's not ready to get rid of him.
I'm listening. So, it was one of the Stagfather's chosen ones. Slaughtering most of our village wasn't enough. He had to butcher the animals too. Scum. I'll toss his head out to rot. Let the worms feed on it. At least he'll be useful to the land. Here. You've done a good thing. It shouldn't go unrewarded.
A rhyme bow.
You're giving it to me after all. Thank you. I vow to you now, I will not dishonor Vragi by keeping him by my side much longer. I just need a little more time. Enough to carry me through this grief. Through what happened to my tribe. Then we'll say our goodbyes properly. Here, take this as a testament to my oath. May it never fail you. Just as I will not fail my husband.
Sneaky Archer's Cuirass.
Be careful.
That's interesting. I don't know why it's marking that particular spot. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get up here. Ow, again. was gonna try to like, it's clearly up there. Okay, I think I need to get up to the chieftain's house. Hey. The more I'm thinking about this, the more I don't know how much longer I am gonna stream. If I'm being honest, because I'm gonna want to eat. But I'm digging what I'm doing here. I'm picking up what I'm putting down. Naming. Okay, this is the main story one. Holy shit. The guy.
The forest whispered, the fire screamed, the bones agreed, and at last, here you are, just in time. In my dreams, I hear the crack of seals and snapping bones. The horned god, cursed with pain and blood, tears at the bonds I used to bind him. The earth trembles with his fury. Can you feel it? Soon, he will break free. And then we shall pay for calling him with blood, not faith.
Can the Stagfather be stopped?
He cannot be healed. He will not forgive us. But I can try to keep him bound. By will, by bone, and by blood. To do that, I need a fragment of his original self. The first trophy. The skull of the first stag ever hunted and offered in sacrifice to the horned god.
How the fuck am I gonna find that?
It will remind him of who he once was. Bind his essence to the first offering. One made out of reverence, not fear. It may hold him in the unrealm of the hunt, long enough for me to complete the rite that will seal him there. It's hidden, tied to the places where we once worshipped the horned god. 3 shrines, as old as the forest itself. But now, they must be destroyed. Each one is guarded by a servant of ancient memory. Kill them. Cast down what still remains upon their altars. Once all 3 fall, the 4th shrine, hidden and forgotten, will reveal itself. The first trophy waits there. Go, but be warned. The shrines are no longer sacred. They're fouled by hatred, and the guardians who watch over them do not rest.
All right.
Go,
Let's go. Okay. Oh, hey, guess what I bet you the shrines are? Yeah. Yeah. It's those things that I was like, man, these gotta mean something. Guaranteed. Speaking of Garen, when I took my like hour and a half break, I shit you not, I was gonna play a game of League of Legends, but I had to update, and then I was like, you know what? Never mind. I am the best around. Why does this one not have a name? Guess that doesn't matter. Just smack. Flat. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know. I still think I want to give the new Forza game a shot. Like, no lie. I do think I want to give it a shot. I haven't played a racing game in God knows how long. Makes sense. It's still just kind of wild to me that I am wearing still all but one piece of Lancelot's gear. I would have switched to using some of that poison shit. I think it's dumb that I can't go back, though. In my opinion, that's a terrible decision on the game's part. The fact that I can't go back to the DLC. Horrible, horrible decision. Especially if the decision I chose at the end, because you had to choose, was to save it.
I've been... I knew you'd succeed. Fire and bone do not lie. There's no time left, child. The horned god is tearing Gudri's body apart, and his fury fills the air. Soon, his essence will break loose and devour everything in its path. I must begin the ritual. But I fear he may be too blinded by rage and pain to see the first trophy as anything more than bone and memory. Your path leads to the unrealm of the hunt. There, you'll face the horned god. If you can weaken him, if you can break through the frenzy even for a moment, then the first trophy might reach what's left of his old self. Oh, child, we both know you're not entirely human. Your second soul will guide you where others lose their way and perish. I understand. He's the chieftain after all. But be wary of his words. Whatever is going through your mind right now, there is no other option. We need you and your help. If you need to prepare, go. I'll open the passage for you anyway. But remember, you're not going there to bring death to the horned god. Wound him, weaken him, then return. That's when the trophy will speak, and I will close the gate behind you. Hopefully, for good. Take care. The horned god does not forgive weakness.
Dokey. Let's go weaken him. I'm trying to look up a way to see if I can merge my first part of this VOD from the stream before my internet went out. And this one. But I guess, yeah, you can't do it on YouTube. Can't do it through Twitch. So I'm going to have to download them, I guess.
By what right do you tread in my realm, blasphemer? Who dare stand before me unbidden? I heard the call. I answered it, as I have done for centuries. And the moment I stepped beyond my realm, the weirdness consumed me. The hunt that began then was unlike the hunts I behold through the eyes of my followers. I was the hunter, they the prey, and I felt in that moment as if it had always been so. Only those who summoned me were hidden from my sight. Glirna. She has long been attuned to my call. I watched the world through her eyes. When I answered the summons and the weirdness took hold, our bond was severed. Glirna must have sensed it.
Oi.
That rage I felt, it was not my own. The moment the sacrifice was taken, I knew it had not been done by my will. If Glirna knows how to restore our connection, I accept this path. Then do what must be done, mortal. From this day forth, it shall be sacred law to summon me only in the light of day. If any follower dares to call upon me by night, my wrath shall fall upon them. To you, mortal, I grant mercy. Go now and carry my decree.
Interesting. What the hell has happened?
The Stag Father has returned to his true form.
Yay.
I felt our bond rekindle. His power restored to its original untainted essence. Thank you for understanding. You've restored our identity.
That's what I do. Stagfather forbids you from summoning him during the weird night.
Yes. I hear his call within my soul. His will is our law. His wrath will fall upon those who dare summon him by night. And he will hunt them by day. For by night he shall not answer. We will return to our roots. Once more we shall be masters of the hunt by the Stagfather's grace. We will endure. For such is our fate. No weirdness, no worldly matter shall lead us from the sacred path we walk. The world may fall, the weirdness may consume all, and yet the swine shall remain wrapped in the Stagfather's favor. That is Barlam's will and decision. He tends to mortal affairs, and that order will stand. My calling is to restore faith and trust in the Stagfather. That is the greater mission. To remind us all who we truly are. May the Stagfather always keep you in his sight, child.
You mentioned the Unrealm. The hunt.
Until we meet again.
Okay. That is all true, but I need to talk to... Hold up. Let me go find the chieftain.
You didn't kill him? Then how do you know he won't still be a threat? Bloody Glerners filled your head with all that talk. No spine without the Stagfather. Truth is, the tribe still stands in spite of him. No one knows if he won't break free one day and finish what he started. And thanks to you, that axe is still hanging over our heads. We'll rebuild the village, lick our wounds, bury our dead. Learn to live in the Stagfather's shadow. We'll survive, at least until he breaks free. We won't survive another attack like that. I'll be chief as long as that's what the tribe wants. But if they'd rather have one of Glirna's followers take my place, so be it. And risk the Stagfather breaking free while I'm gone? No chance. If that's going to happen, I want to be here. To fall in battle, defending my village and my people. Tell Gerfan I've got more pressing matters than his war councils. We had our own war here, and we're the ones left to clean it up. Farewell. Thanks for trying to help. Shame you stopped halfway.
King Arthur's gauntlets. Need to increase my spirituality.
I won't speak to the Council of Elders while I can still...
Oh. We fucked up. I'm actually curious. Because I know what step I missed. Oh, I think I'm supposed to talk to him after I talk to her. We'll see. We'll see. I just need to talk to him before I go in. Yep, we save scum and sons. I don't give a fuck. Yep, damn it. It's faster for me to just do this. Okay, so we'll talk to her.
You're here. I knew there's no... Though I'm... Kill him? He's our god. For generations he gave us strength, brought us the hunt. He guided us through the ages. He's twisted now, yes. But we made him that way. We fed him guilt, blood, and vengeance. but his original self still flickers inside. And I believe you can help me reach it. I understand whatever is going through your mind. If you need to prepare, but remember, you're not going there to... That takes...
Okay. You see, I don't know how to kill him. It stopped, right? When I was fighting him.
Maybe he can, but so what? Gudry won't survive the process either way. Besides, if you ask me, it was foolish of my ancestors to bring that god here. They didn't know what they were doing or what the consequences would be. And now we, their descendants, are the ones left to deal with it. If they'd known what would happen, I'm sure they'd have left him back in the homelands. We need to get rid of that damn thing once and for all. Even if it means the woods stay empty and the hunt runs dry. I won't let my people live in fear anymore. For too long, my predecessors let that old witch manipulate them. Not on my own, of course. I need your help. We need to break free from this curse once and for all. Do this for me, and the full strength of the Spine will stand with the voice of the tribes. It won't. We know too much already, and that's thanks to you. I won't lie, your fight will be the toughest. But you've faced worse before, haven't you? Let me know when you're ready. It's time to end this madness once and for all.
What? A little confused. Let me know when you're ready. And then you have no dialogue options. What? Brother. Doom, doom, doom.
Fate has brought...
All right. Maybe I'll be given the option to kill him when he like starts talking to me.
By what right do you tread in my realm, blasphemer? Who dare stand before me unbidden?
You ready, motherfucker? Oh, here we go.
The Svein owe me obedience. Such is the law of nature, eternal and binden. It is they who gave me form through their faith. Without me, the Svein are no more. So tell me, will you strike down the strength of a tribe with your own hands? Or will you spare them what they are? I cannot refuse the challenge. But know this. No god is fated to fall by a mortal's hand. Die with honor, my prey.
Yep. Okay, that was definitely a harder fight.
You killed him. You have no idea what you've done. He was our beginning, our meaning. You ripped the heart out of our tribe. Yes, but with his fury, our faith died too. Our strength, the memory of our ancestors, will survive. But not as Svein. Go. I have no more words for you.
I mean, I didn't really have any words for you either. Sorry, we're not doing it. I had to choose the option where the guys are going to join us. Right? That's the choice I have to make. It is what must be done. Alright, see now this guy's gonna like me. He's gonna be like, yeah, thank you. You did us a great service. We'll forever be indebted to you. You're a hero of of our people. Alright, son.
You made the right choice. Thanks to you, we can now rebuild the tribe on our own terms. Hard to say, but we'll decide together. I propose moving to the capital since it's nearly empty. We can hunt anywhere, and this place, it'll always remind us of the massacre the Stagfather and his fanatics brought upon us. I believe it's time we stepped out of the shadows and tried to unite with the other tribes. Yes, I will. Even though only a few of us remain, the Svein tribe will honor the old traditions and support our brethren with the strength of our arms. Perhaps what awaits us now is death at Camelot's hand. If the Council of Elders decides to go to war, we no longer have a god to aid us in battle or in our struggles with the world. But you know what? So be it. Better to die in battle than to keep hiding in the woods like animals. It's time for the swine to reclaim their rightful place among the Del Rida.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. But I didn't get... Oh no. Tainted Grail. King Arthur. Gauntlets. Okay. Oh, I didn't get the thing here. Alright, let's go to that one, only because I know there's other quests over there. There's got to be another one over here. I somehow missed it, I guess. Do I have to take the elevator? I think so. Probably. Nee. The hell is this?
Be gone, unworthy one. No one has the right to challenge Trigva the Unbeaten to a duel without the blessing of the Ulfa tribe.
Okay then. Definitely something we're doing. I did have it. It's just that this damn thing's covering it. That's why I didn't see it. God damn it. I was gonna say, I thought I grabbed it.
Not another step. You. Who are you? And why do you think you belong here?
I need to speak with your people.
Not here, you don't. FORLORN ain't for outsiders. Not unless the voice of the tribe says otherwise. Trust me, I wouldn't let you in if you were King Arthur himself. Especially not him. He'd have a sword up his ass before he took a step past this gate. Seal looks real enough. Fine. Go on in. But don't cause trouble. We don't take kindly to outsiders sticking their noses where they shouldn't.
Hey, you. Gaffon sent you, didn't he? To summon us for the moot.
How'd you know?
Just because we live up in the mountains doesn't mean we don't know what's happening in the wider world. Well, that works out perfectly. My father's been looking for someone for outside the tribes to help him with something. That's all I know. He didn't tell me much, but he sounded really serious. He told me to bring the first person I came across. His name is Strana. Please, go meet him at his forge. You can't miss it.
Okay, well, I want to do that now.
Oi, don't I know you from somewhere? Aye, that's it. I knew you looked familiar. It's good to see a fellow survivor from that cursed hole. Tell me, friend, how did you manage it? That hooded fellow helped you, didn't he? I need to know everything. If you've got the guts to dislike the man who saved your life, he must have really done something to rub you the wrong way. You know, among the Dalriada, when someone saves your life, you owe them a debt until you can repay it. Usually by saving theirs. But now that I think about it, you don't have to like them. Respect is enough. So tell me, what's happening in the wider world? Figures. Say what you will about Camelot, but they've got strength. Armies, machines, the works. Even united, they'd have been a hell of a foe. What was One Eye supposed to do with his ragtag bunch? Steal supplies? Chop down some trees? No, it was doomed from the start. If we'd all stood together, maybe. But he went ahead alone, and now it's over. Simple as that. Not my chieftain, not my problem. We Gunvalder worshipped our own giant. Wasn't exactly lively when I left the village, but now it's glowing. No one knows why. The Thoid called it a blessing. Told all the Dalriada they should rejoice. But if you ask me, they got scared. Maybe that's why no other tribe helped. Not Ulfr, not Volker, nor even Thoid, who told us to be happy about our giant. Good. It's about time. These tribes have had their heads so far up their own arses, acting like their problems are the only ones that matter. Well, who doesn't have problems, eh? Back in Arthur's time, we stood as one. Now, we're so damn stubborn we can't see past our own noses. It's bloody senseless. Who knows? I wasn't here when Camelot attacked my tribe. I was already rotting in the asylum. If I had been, they wouldn't have pushed us back to the keep. Or maybe I'd have died an honourable death. I only know this. Thrigve forbade it. And the Ulfrats obey him like hounds chasing their master. Even now, in his current form. Sounds about right. That's why I wanted to get back to my own people. Why should I risk my neck for outsiders? They've always treated us Dalriada like we're some necessary evil. Sure, they're nice enough when you're useful. But once it's over, they look at you like you're a stray dog. Nay, thanks. Dalriada will always be Dalriada, even if they're not my own tribe.
No. You're not a Dauriata. And you're too scrawny. Wouldn't make much of an impression. I was thinking of knocking you flat in a fight, so Concha would see it and say, bloody hell, that Thyka's strong. I'd love to wrestle her. But with you, it just wouldn't work.
Strong enough to fight you?
No. This needs someone with a bit more meat on their bones. But thanks for the offer.
Okay.
We'll talk again.
To the forge.
Nah, you're the outsider Vigdis's kid ran into. News like that travels fast around here. We don't talk to many outsiders these days. Well, even back in the day, we usually didn't talk to them all that much. More fighting rather than talking. But if you're here, that means it's for some reason. And that's good enough for me. What do you need? I'm Hrafn, son of Tove and Isid. Like my father, I care about the armor of my tribe folk. I share the forge with Stronner. He makes weapons, I make sure the ones holding them stay alive. If you need something special, you'll find it here. Nothing will protect your hide better than Ophir's coats. And who would we be talking to exactly? There were only two neighboring tribes. The Gunvalders were slain to the last by Camelot. Not that it matters. They were a strange folk, dwelling in their haunted stronghold. And that leaves only one neighbor, the damn Theuds. They meddle in cursed magic, so no talking about them. I guarantee my armor will...
Gotta make some money. I think I had any other duplicate armors. Although it's a little harder to tell. forgot I had that. That's actually not bad. That's right, I was gonna take those out. Oh, I think I have to actually read the damn book. Oh, I forgot I leveled. Ooh, shit, I don't have a lot of stuff for this. I said I'm clearly missing a chest piece. When you kill an enemy, you trigger an icy explosion dealing 100 damage and apply chill within 5 meters. 25% chance to apply chill on hit. Need more of the living ice. See, I wouldn't use the greaves. They're not that good. Interesting. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. What I do know, unfortunately, is I'm going to go ahead and call it, guys, because I do want to eat and everything. I know this is an hour and a half only because we were already on for like 50 minutes, but then my internet went out, so that sucked. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Be starting a little bit later than I did today, because I do, again, it's Tuesday. That means that is trash day and everything. Trash day, laundry day. But still be on for a good amount. And yeah, we're going to be pushing, man. We will be pushing the game. Game's great. And next week, the following week, Neo 3 comes out. I don't know. Supposedly they said a demo is going to be released. And the progress is going to save over. I might actually do that. I never do that, but I might actually do that this time. Just because of my play times that's going to be available when the game launches. So we'll see. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll be on tomorrow for more Long Day.